watching famous Dave on YouTube.
All right, and good morning and welcome back. As I set us up here for a second, let's get rid of this. And here we are as we come into another day. Welcome back. My name is David Lincoln. You're watching the Short File Show live on YouTube. And we see the market kind of returning to where it was a couple days ago, with natural gas kind of falling off below the 250 level again, and the NASDAQ and Tesla, for example, sinking back below, back to levels they were at before. Let's take a look here as I continue to press the wrong buttons. I'm going to get out of the way and we will look at some screens here. So, all right, so here we are. As we come into the day, we have the Dow futures down 500, NASDAQ down 136. NASDAQ was down almost 200 at one point, and Tesla this morning, it was like 650, and I didn't realize Thinkorswim only allows you to buy stocks after 7 a.m. And it's around 650. I was trying to pay 177, and it would have been a great purchase because we're way up from there now. But I held off, and I didn't want to chase it, but it turns out probably the right thing to do was to chase it, because I could have certainly bought this below 180 as we see the stuff start to rally here as the PPI number just came out. But we have seen continued sell-off due to the banking issue, I believe is what it's being blamed on at this moment. Sorry, let me speak more into the monitor. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Can you hear me out there a little bit better? Cool. So that's kind of where we are right now. Got the silly hat on. My hair was all messed up yesterday, so I figured I'd wear a hat for a second. Let's take a look now at natural gas for a second, and then we'll go on to some idea about the VIX. So natural gas, if we pull that up, I have a separate watch list here. And we can see cold 54, it was 55. Everything is like at worse level or at better levels than it was a little earlier today. So my instinct was to try to scoop everything, and it would have all worked out, and I didn't scoop anything. So already I'm experiencing frustration as a trader for having not done what I wanted to earlier in the day. And the question is now, do I chase it? Typically what will happen is if I chased it right now, for example, if I bought Tesla right now, it'll probably go right back down to the levels it was at before, 177, right? So it's frustrating to have an idea and not execute it. That's pretty much exactly where I'm sitting right now. However, cold back up above, we have almost nothing on here. Cold, I have a residual short 3 call spreads, the 52, 53 call spread short 3 times, which I will cover on the open. Tesla, very small residual position. I have the 77, 80, 82 butterfly on 2 times, or 1 time. So really no positions right now. Everything in cash as we confront the day. Looking to scoop Tesla at lower prices, all of a sudden we're back almost to unchanged. So once again, kind of frustrating here. But if we do continue to back off, if we do back off again, I would be looking to maybe try to scoop something here. Beyond that, not a huge plan. I just watched the Mandalorian episode 3 of this season. Very exciting. Before I came on here. But there's been much made. I was watching a ton of YouTube videos about how this banking thing isn't over, and the doom and gloom. Whereas so far it has been a chance to buy the dip here, really. Let's move on to VIX for a second. And if we look at UVIX, we got up up to 26 earlier today. Let's see where we are now. 2560. So certainly a potential spot to short this right into the open here. So we made the discussion about shorting this a day ago, and once again the opportunity is here. Let's take a look back over a 5-day chart, and you can see, you know, you could have shorted this at 29 and bought it back at 20 here. You can see it's been all over the place, but usually what's been happening is you have a chance to short it, and then you do need to cover it because it comes back up. This isn't going to come back up forever. It's going to continue to decay lower. So if you, and you can see the volume spike in the last little bit here in this product. This is, once again, a relatively new product. Let's go to a 20-day here, and you can see the real volume spike. And this is, I would suspect, the highest volume we've ever seen in this product. As more and more people become aware of it, and I'm happy about that because my friend is the one who started this product. So we wish him continuing prosperity to him and his family, who I won't name him here for the moment. But anyway, VXX, another potential product to short here, and I would short this via buying put spreads. The VIX back up to 28. And it looks like we're rolling back over a little bit. We did sort of come well off the lows, but as the PPI came out here, it looked like a rally is kind of failing here back again. And there's kind of the story of the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ over a 10-day. And you can see the net result here is pretty much sideways. Over a 10-day. The Dow getting kind of hammered. Looks like the most here, really. E-minis in the Dow getting hammered. We are obviously well before the open here, so we'll see what happens moving forward from here. But banks particularly getting hammered. Here's Goldman Sachs. And with the bailout of... with the earlier bailouts this week, the bailout is going to be covered by banking fees, not by the public, and thus you're seeing the banks have a lesser value right now as they're going to have to absorb that in, I believe, future fees. Let's look at Squarespace, kind of getting hammered here. Our good old GameStop, remember GameStop? Just a slow decline over time. If we look at the 1-year chart, it's just slow decline, which we kind of predicted, but I wasn't patient enough to just put the short on and hang out. But I would expect this to continue to just decline and volatility to come in, and people just to continue to lose interest on this, what was once the mighty meme stock of GameStop, kind of just funeral dirge as it kind of fades into oblivion. Now, we knew this would happen. It's just it made so many pops back up that it was kind of difficult to capture unless you really put the long-term position on in this particular issue. But I think this is an opportunity to scoop some stuff here. Certainly. So if you're so inclined to look where to scoop some stuff here, I would recommend your good old faithfuls, your Meta. I obviously like Tesla. Apple has remained strong through all of this. But that's kind of where we stand. I will be looking for opportunities to scoop stuff today. And also, at some point, if we do get enough of a rally in this cold, if natural gas does sell off enough. Look, natural gas got below 250 earlier today. Now it's kind of come back up a little bit above that point. But it still feels like it's in this downtrend. So I'm kind of holding off on this one to see if we do get a continuation of the downtrend. Remember, we got down to 1.94 1.96 a couple weeks ago, and it wouldn't surprise me if we do continue to get this down move, and at which point I am looking to put the short back on in this one, but not yet. I'm biding my time and waiting for the right point. There is this great sense of freedom to have no positions on. However, having no positions on means that there's no potential to make money when you have no positions on. So it's kind of a, a two-edged sword for us. But that's how we come into today with nothing on. We did collect some decay yesterday, and I think we ended the day positive a couple $100 when I took the positions off. So nice, another second green day in a row yesterday. We'll see if the trend can continue to today. It looks like Tesla's selling off again here, and it looks like we might get another chance to scoop this. It would be great if we could just go to 163 again and scoop it down lower, but we will have to see what happens here as the market's not looking great. After a real positive January, we've given back some, certainly in Tesla. We know Tesla went from 100 to 200 real quick, and now it's giving that back slowly. So we'll see if that continues. Just kind of watching on the sidelines here, looking for opportunity. I'm looking for a quick scalp to say maybe buy Tesla 175, sell at 177, something like that. Like a quick little in out, make a couple $100 and call it a day. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. I do want to cover my 3 call spreads. I'm short and cold at some point here, but if anything, looking to short cold on a rally. If this could get back to like 60, 65, I would love to short it there. But in the meantime, just kind of on the sidelines and feeling that power of having bullets, having bullets on the sidelines. So that's kind of where we are. Thank you for checking me out. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you in the next one on the Short Vol Show Live.
You're watching famous Dave. On YouTube.
Bye now. Hey, what's up, Thomas Hurley? Labu. I'll have to check that one out. Beautiful. Thanks for coming on, Thomas. I appreciate everybody, my old buddies coming back and checking me out, and I will be seeing you tomorrow morning at the same bat time, same bat place. Have a great day, y'all.